Young lady, what's your name?
Danielle Ambrose.
You have a case today with Judge Holmes?
Actually, no. I'm trying to ask her a question because I know she told me once if I didn't pay my tickets to let her know what was the problem. I just need to extend my day because I'm just now working to start my new job tomorrow. So I was gonna ask her, could she push it a little back to give me time to pay all my tickets.
And what's your first name?
Danielle, Donyelle, Ambrose, Ambrose.
I see the white airport. Hey, Mr. Tim walked in here.
You said D-O-N-Y.
Your car. Yeah.
YELLE.
I'm sorry, D-O-Y. D-O-N-Y.
DONYELLE.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Person on the other iPhone, what's your name?
Amanda Polly.
I have your name, Miss Polly. The person that
Oh,
has
okay.
iPhone on their phone, I need your name.
Morning, everyone. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good morning, Ms. Cleveland.
Good morning, Attorney Reed. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You know,
Doing great.
I almost passed out. I said, no, I see.
Oh, because you see my name on the docket?
Yes. I was like,
I said that too. I was like, Judge Holmes is probably like, what'd she do now?
No, but I know you're doing good. I'm glad to see you.
Your hair looks nice. Did you dye it?
We're recording everyone. We're on live.
Oh, good morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Good morning, Mr. Fikens.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see you, Mr. Reed.
Morning, Mr. Pike.
Thank you. Good to see you, Mr. Fikens. Good morning.
Ms. Cleveland.
Courtroom, good morning.
Hey, Cub,
Yo,
the film was. I read the book.
Good morning, Mr. Yancey.
gentleman on the iPhone with the white T-shirt on, what's your name? Unmute for me.
Eric Purefoy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. Officer Baxter here.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am the presiding judge on today. I'm not certain, has anyone checked in on the 8:30 matters?
Well, kind of. I see them on there and I'm marked them off. They haven't called the office.
All right.
Yeah.
If you are here on an 8:30 matter and you are an attorney or you are an officer, please call the clerk so that we can know that you're here and we can make sure that we get you connected to a prosecutor. The clerk's number is 313-965-2280. It is also in the chat, 313-965-2280. I'm ready now on the 8:35 docket. Let me have the officers, please, no, not the officers, I'm sorry, the attorneys, place your appearance on the record for me.
Thank you, Judge. And good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Reed, go right ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Can you hear me?
I can now.
For the record, Jesse Reed, drug court, vet court defense attorney, P 23863, Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you and good morning. And we do have a couple of preliminary matters, Judge. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed, what's your preliminary matter at this time?
Judge, I understand that there is a new intake, Mr. Singleton. If he is in the courtroom, I would ask to be placed in the breakout conference room to go over the court's order.
All right, thank you. Mr. Singleton, it was physically in the courtroom. We're gonna add him to today's docket. Uh-oh, yes, he is. He's the transfer case. There we go. And it says, intake. Good morning. Mr. Yancey has already come down to take him up for testing. And so as soon as Mr. Yancey is finished, Ms. Wilson and Ms. Mack will make sure he gets in a conference room to go in a breakout room with you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, thank you. I'm granting both of your motions to represent your clients on this morning, your appearance on behalf of all of your clients on this morning. Mr. Fikens, did you have any preliminary matters for the court's consideration?
Just to let you know, Judge, there's a Ms. Ambrose is in the courtroom. She's requesting more time. She's not on the docket. I'm going to ask this court to, when we have a chance, if we could, when it's convenient for the court, because we're not invited on this day, but if we could have a moment of the court's time to ask for some more time to pay.
All right. And so Ms. Mack has indicated that her date is April 3rd. And so how much time does your client need, Mr. Fikens?
Ms. Ambrose needs, I believe, another 30 days, but I need confirmation from Ms. Ambrose. I think she's nodding her head.
All right. I'm going to give her until May 31st, 2023. I'll put it on for review at 10:30 a.m. Ms. Ambrose is in good shape. Thank you for appearing, Ms. Ambrose. You are free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Let's see, I'm ready to go to case managers, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. I have a preliminary matter for the two of you. Miss Amanda Pauley is on this morning. Good morning to you, Amanda Pauley.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Smiling face. All right. And
good morning, Your Honor. Joyce Todd representing Amanda. P 31026.
Thank you and good morning. All of these are cases that should have been dismissed once she completed our specialty court.
And they have been, but they're requesting to do a set aside conviction. That's what they're here for today.
Oh, okay. We'll need the prosecutor. Are you able to get Ms. Walker? Yes. All right. So counsel will need a prosecutor in order to go forward with your matter. And so as soon as we have one, I will work you into my docket and we'll proceed. Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. Very good. So good to see you, Ms. Pauley. Absolutely. All right. I didn't know it was you until today. And I'm like, Amanda Pauley, oh my goodness. I would have came on Friday to do your stuff, even though I was off. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Absolutely. I would have rounded up the team. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But we'll get you squared away today, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right. Very good. All right. With that, I am going to now go to my 8:35 a.m. docket. I have Alfonso Davis. Is Mr. Davis on this morning? Is Mr. Davis on? I don't see him. I'm going to go to, is he on?
I'm sorry, can you hear me, Your Honor? I apologize.
Now I can.
Toshi Cleveland, case manager for Mr. Davis. I have reached out to the facility to see where he is, and I haven't heard back yet, but I did send a message and he confirmed that he knew he had court this morning. He's at a venue.
That's okay. All right. What about Joseph Gaston? All right.
Your
Then
Honor, I'm
going
sorry.
to-
Your Honor, Joseph Gaston
Yes.
is mine. I don't think that he has reported to the court yet. He's here for an intake.
All right, very good. I will indicate that he is an intake. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to go to Gerald Paul. I did see Mr. Paul. Good morning to you, Mr. Paul.
Good morning to you also.
How are you this morning?
I am great. Thank you.
That's good. Wonderful. I'm going to pin you very quickly. I have for Mr. Paul, case number Z 8085081. Mr. Paul, state your full name for me, please.
Gerald Paul.
All right, Mr. Paul, how are things going with you?
It's going swell.
Tell me what that means, it's going swell.
Everything is working out. I'm going to meetings and still reading my book. So I'm progressing, I could say.
All right, are you doing anything else other than going to the meetings and reading your book?
I'm just now starting to get into getting things established where I can get out far as going to different events and things like that. My parents, they've been really sick, kind of hindering me from going out doing other things.
Okay, all right, and so I know that we want to make sure that Mr. Paul is working his continuum of care. And I don't know if that is just going to the meetings, but we need to make sure that he is working his continuum of care because he's doing so well and we want him to continue to do well. Right, Mr. Paul?
Exactly.
All right, very good. Are you doing heat?
Yes, it don't start until April the 4th.
All right, very good. And there we go with that continuum of care, April 4th. I love it. Very good. You have me sweating over here. I'm like, what's going on with Mr. Paul? All right, and I want you to get in heat and do it, okay?
All righty.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues, any concerns that you need the court to address?
No, I was telling Miss Cleveland that I had parking in a handicap in Westland, and I went to court on that. I didn't even have my vehicle. I was in the treatment center when I got the ticket. And so they gave me until the middle of April to pay that ticket.
Okay. Oh, somebody else parked your car?
Yeah, it was on the 12th of December, and I was in treatment center on the 12th of December.
Okay, and so the person who had your car, will they pay that ticket for you?
They didn't even show up to court, so I have to pay it. They were supposed to go to court with me.
Oh, okay. You know, you see my look, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah.
right. Well, take care of it, okay?
Okay.
Get it taken care of. All right. Anything else that you need? And thank you for sharing. Contact, we need to know. We need to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Paul, that you need to inform us of?
No, everything, like I say, everything been going swell.
All right. And so do you have any issues or any questions today?
No, ma'am.
None?
No.
All right. Then if not, Ms. Cleveland, is this your case?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Paul is my client and he is compliant, Your Honor, with his continuum of care. He is actually operating under the phase 2 segment of our program. He is doing all the things that are listed under that, including he is receiving he is connected with Mr. Williams there. I get good progress notes regarding him, Your Honor. And also he's compliant with all of his court orders. So he's doing exactly, he's just waiting for the HEAT program to start, but they have him on a program until, that begins.
All right, awesome, awesome. Mr. Reed, Mr. Vikings, anything as to Mr. Paul?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Paul. Keep up the good work. Your work in the program. Enjoy the HEAT program when it starts on April the 4th. And be careful who you let drive your car. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Mr. Paul, that is a good report. I do want to say to you, you use the word swell. I haven't heard that. Mr. Reed and I would hear words like that back when we were kids, swell and groovy and things like that. So it's always good to be brought back to the past. So I like that word. Keep up the good work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Paul?
Your Honor, he's in phase 2. He would be having a face-to-face on April 17th, 2023, and that would be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Paul?
April 17th.
Yes, sir.
Froze up.
All right, you're in great shape. Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Thank you.
All right, good to see you. Keep up the great work, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ms. Wilson, can you make sure that the attorney that's on representing Amanda Pauley, that they are placed in that same breakout room with Shannon Walker? If you are an attorney, please make sure, or an officer, please make sure you check and you accept your invitation to the breakout room so we can keep things moving. All right, I'm going to call my last 835, and that's going to be for Eric Purifoy, case number 220-603-3001. Mr. Purifoy, please state your full name for the record.
Your Honor, Eric Purifoy.
Mr. Purifoy, how are you doing?
I'm doing better, Your Honor. I am. It's always good. It's always good to see the court.
It's always good to see you, sir. You look like a whole different person. You do not look like the Eric Purifoy that walked into my courtroom.
I know.
Look at you.
My sister see me yesterday. She said the same thing.
Sir, you look wonderful.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
You. I feel great, actually. I do. I feel a lot better.
Oh, Mr. Purifoy, I hope that you have taken some time to reflect on what am I doing or what have I stopped doing that now I look better and I feel better.
Yes, yeah. It's both. It's what I've stopped doing and what I've started doing. So you're 100% correct, Your Honor.
I love it. I love it. How are you doing at the provider?
Actually, the provider's been good for me. I've got a chance to get some outside means. I got HEAT starting this week, so that's good. I'm looking forward to that. I see Mr. Williams pretty often over here, so that's good.
All right, very good, very good. Are you giving it your best shot, Mr. Purifoy?
I am, Your Honor.
That's wonderful, and I have your commitment to continue to do that, right?
You do, as well as to myself. You do, Your Honor.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, what's been your challenge, Mr. Purifoy?
Actually, I feel like I've had a huge weight lifted off me. So I've been setting some small goals, but I've been making amends with some family members that's clearing my head, giving me a peace of mind. So that's been good for me.
All right, very good, very good. And that feels good to you?
It does. It really does.
Yes, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. And I hope that they have open hearts and open minds, that they are willing to embrace the new you.
They have. I've been blessed in that area. They have. They was waiting. They was waiting on me.
Look at that. I love it. I love it. Family is never by accident. Never by accident.
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
That's
do have.
wonderful. What do you need us to help you with, if anything, Mr. Purefoy?
So far the court has been very helpful. Lakewoodville has been helpful. So I'm doing pretty good. I got heat started, and we talk about it a lot. So we got a lot to look forward to for the heat. So I'm good. I'm good, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All right, awesome. Miss Cleveland, Mr. Purefoy is in compliance. Anything else you want to report out?
No, Your Honor, he is phase one. He's doing all the program directives under phase one, according to acute stabilization. I'm very proud of him. He speaks very highly of the program, so that, just leads me to believe that he is encouraged to stay connected. So as you can see, he's doing well.
Yes, I love it. I love it. All right, Mr. Purefoy, while you are there, I do want you to start spending some time thinking about what's next. Because you know the environment that you came out of, you know the people that you were keeping company with, that you're no longer having access to, and you look better and you feel better. I want you to start giving some thought to what's next, what's really next that's gonna keep me on this good path. While you're going through heat, I do want you to think about that, okay?
Okay, Your Honor, I will.
All right, awesome, awesome. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, do you have anything for Mr. Purefoy?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Purefoy. You're working the program. You look good. You sound good. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. And peace of mind is important. I do believe that. Peace of mind is important. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
And if I could add, Your Honor, Mr. Purefoy, you're kind of the embodiment of everything that this treatment court is concerned with. Physical health, emotional well-being, and moving forward in life. And you're just embodying all those principles. And it's so great to see you. And it's confirmed by how good you look. And keep up the great work, sir.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Purefoy?
Your Honor, if it's all right, may I please place him back on the Friday docket for now? It would be a Zoom hearing on April 14th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am, that works. Did you get that, Mr. Purefoy?
I did April 14th, 8:30 a.m., Your Honor.
Yes, sir. You are in great shape. Good to see you. Continue to take good care of yourself. Continue to work at it, because it is paying off and it's showing up on the outside. I can tell you that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Very good, sir. You are excused. Take care.
Oh, you too.
All right. I am ready to now go to my 8:45 docket. Let's see, give me just 1 second, please. Jill, that's Jill. Yes. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
They have 4.
4 at the county?
They just want to know what order and how soon we want to start.
Signal, Williams, Anderson. You'll have to, good morning. You'll have to have Miss Matt call the case manager. They're not on yet, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he
Let
just
me try
called,
to
but
clear
he
some
didn't know
people
what
out
time.
first before I get the county on. That would help me out quite a bit. All right, I'm ready for my 8:45 docket. I'm going to start off with phase 4 that's scheduled for 8:45. And that is going to be starting with Javon Manning. Good morning, Mr. Manning.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good this morning.
That's good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have for Mr. Manning, case number Z808-0701. State your full name for me.
Javon Manning.
All right, Mr. Manning, it's good to see you this morning.
Yeah, same here, Judge. Good to see you also.
All right, what you been doing and how you been doing since the last time we encountered each other?
Actually, the last time I was here on Zoom in court, I've been kind of busy. I completed my community service hours that was handed out to me. My 40 plus the extra 15 hours that you had added on down there.
Wonderful.
You know, due to the changing of testing down at Jams, I had to reschedule my work schedule. I called Miss Cleveland and gave her heads up about it. You know, I was working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I had to switch it to 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. now to get in rhythm with the testing down at Jams. So that's been kind of rough because I be up all night and then I gotta wait to get the Jams to drop in the morning. But I've been taking care of it though.
Okay, well, just know that testing is available here at 36th District Court, Monday through Friday, as long as the court is not closed, from 8:30 to 3:30, okay?
Okay.
Then that's for everybody. Please remember that testing is available here at the court. All right, so I don't know if that helps at all, but I just want to let you know, okay?
All right. I also met with Dr. Alexander and completed my highway safety patrol class. He also told me to tell you hi as well.
Yes, tell him I said hi.
All right, me and Dr. Alexander, during the class had a nice little long talk after class. Actually, he was giving me a little history on his life, how he been sober and clean for 38 years, and how how serious sobriety is and how challenging it is. Also, by him, being clean for 38 years, he still, have his little challenges and things in life. He was also giving me insight on that as well.
Yes, did he tell you about this awesome book that he wrote about his experience? I had an opportunity to read it, and now I can't recite the name of it, but it's an awesome book. Next time you talk with him, tell him to share that book with you. I
sure will. Actually, I think not this Saturday, but maybe next Saturday. He invited me to one of his classes he teach on Saturday, so I'm supposed to be doing that with him. Not this Saturday coming up, but the next Saturday following.
Awesome. Very good. How are you feeling about yourself these days, Mr. Manning?
I've been feeling real good, Your Honor. I actually, been talking to Mr. Hassan at my meetings and at our one-on-ones. He had some very good helpful insight with me about sobriety and how being truthful and being in recovery is real important.
Yes, very good. Well, you're looking like you have this confidence today that I have not seen in a long time. The last couple of times we've seen each other, we've had a couple of rocky encounters, but I'm seeing a level of confidence in you on today that you're feeling good about what you're doing and that you can do it. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just, ready to stay on the right track and get everything behind me. That's all.
Yes, sir. And I hope that as you get it behind you, you'll take some things with you into the future that will help you for the rest of your life, right?
Yes, ma'am. I also talked to Mr. Hassan about whenever I do complete the program, if it would be good if I came back, to class and, continue to stay in touch with him. He said, of course. So that, that was good. He said, I'm welcome to come to DRP whenever I get ready to, whenever I get finished with the program, and, continue to come to meetings with him.
I love it. I hope you all are listening. You do not need a court order in order to continue to make good choices for yourself. One day you will not be under the jurisdiction of the court, and you still need to make good choices for yourself. And so, Mr. Manning, that's a good choice that you're asking, can I come back when I'm finished? Absolutely. Wonderful. Not come back to court, but go back to where you've been receiving your help and continue to receive that help. That's awesome. Very proud of you, Mr. Manning.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. All right, Ms. Cleveland, Mr. Manning is in compliance. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And I just like to make a little presentation about Mr. Manning. The last time that you saw him, and I think you were speaking about that was about 60 plus days ago. So he had been sober for that long. He has connected with me, continues to talk to me, ask questions about how to put himself on the corrective path and stay on the corrective path, because he really is engaged with this program. He is following phase 4 directives, Your Honor, adaptive habilitation. He's doing all the things that are listed on there. His compliance has been 100%. And I just want to make a recommendation if possible. If he could be advanced to phase 5, Your Honor, he completed the sanction of the additional 15 hours of community service. He has remained compliant and been testing negative for the last 60 plus days. He is really encouraged. I like working with him. I think, he's one of my clients that really talks about what he's doing and how it's impacting him. And I just think that he should be encouraged, and that effort is wonderful. And he should receive an incentive of a promotion to phase 5, Your Honor. He is doing quite well. It aligns with his program goals, and that will put him on track to graduate in a reasonable time.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, any objection?
No objections, Judge. Congratulations, Mr. Manning.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Manning, are you ready to go to phase 5?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, then let's do it. Everybody join me in celebrating Mr. Manning on his promotion to phase 5. Congratulations, Mr. Manning. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yes, sir. All right, this is the last stretch. Make sure you give it all that you have. The sanctions are harsher in phase 5 because this is the phase where you should be doing what you're supposed to do, being transparent with yourself and with the court, and continuing to stay and get to the finish line, finish strong, right?
Right.
All right, awesome. All right, then Miss Cleveland, what would be next? Is face to face.
Oops. I'm trying to make sure I'm still on, Your Honor. He would have a face-to-face, Your Honor, as a phase 5 participant. And I would, he usually is on Thursday, I believe. Is that your correct day?
Yes.
So may I have that on April 20th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. Did you get that, Mr. Manning?
Yes, ma'am. April 23rd.
Awesome.
April
20.
April 20th.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Manning. Good to see you. Congratulations to you.
All right. Thank you, Judge Holmes.
All right. All right. Take good care. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right. Thank you. I actually have a question for Mr. Fiken and Mr. Reed, if I can, real quick.
Yes.
All right. I've here lately applied for a couple of driving jobs, and due to the DUI I have on my record, it kind of hindered me from getting that job. I was wondering what did I have to
Hold on, Mr. Manning. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Manning. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to put all of your business on the record. So this is what I'll do. Mr. Ficus or Mr. Reed, who will go in the breakout room, Mr. Manning?
I'll go with Judge.
All right, let's go to a breakout room so that your attorney can advise you and not put everything out for the whole world to hear and see. And then once you're finished in that breakout room, you are free to leave, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Congratulations to you again. All right, Miss Wilson, please place them in the breakout room. I'm going to do my last 3 people for my 8 8:45 a.m. docket, and then I'll go back to 8:30 to see what's ready. All right, I have next up is Angelica Rios. Good morning, Ms. Rios.
Good morning, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I have case number 200-445-1801. You have your arm in a sling. Tell me your name for the record.
Angelica Rios.
All right, are you okay, Ms. Rios?
Yes, I had a little accident, but I'm okay. I knew he was gonna be concerned, but I'm all right. It's
All
nothing.
right, are you sure? What did you say?
I said it's nothing serious. I'm okay. I knew you was gonna ask.
Of course. Okay, all right, all right. All right, how are things going with you? Look, she's trying to show me like the little kids do. See, I'm okay. I can go get on the swing and on the sliding board with my arm in a sling. Throw me in the air and catch me. Listen.
You know, it would look worse or whatever, but I'm good.
Okay, all right. How are you feeling? You look good today.
Why? Well, because I finally got my place.
You did. You got your place. Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yes. But you know what's kind of funny? It's like around the corner from where I was, but it's a nicer place.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm so glad you moved to a nicer place. Yes, ma'am. And it is obviously making you very, very happy. So that makes me very, very happy as well. All right. How have you been doing with work in your program?
Everything's been good. Everything's been going okay. And, you know, I'm doing what I have to do. Like I've still been doing, you know, my kids making me happy. They're making me proud. And, you know, now that we got this place, that they're happy too.
Very good. Very good. Are you working your program, Ms. Rios?
Yes, ma'am. Every day,
Okay,
all day,
no.
everything that I have to do. Yup. I have not messed up nothing. I've been doing good and I feel good just to prove myself that I'm, you know, it's going to be better, and it is better, and it's been better. I just had that little bump in the road.
Yes, yes. And you've been able to course correct, and that's a great thing. That's
And
a
it's
great
been
thing.
so long. It was just a dumb.
Say that again.
I said it was so long ago, it was a dumb mistake that, you know, I mean, it shouldn't have happened.
Yes.
But
Yes.
things happen for a reason, I hear. So, I mean, just like moving.
Yes. Yes. How are your children doing?
They're doing so good. Like I said, my one son's on the honor roll. Yep.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good.
Now they're 13 and 14.
Oh my goodness. They're growing up.
They're like taller than me.
Yeah, yes, but make sure they know that they're never stronger than you, okay? Absolutely. Yes. All right, Ms. Rios, no issues to report, no concerns?
No.
All right, then Mr. Griffin, good morning to you, Mr. Griffin. Place your appearance on the record. I don't know if I had you do it this morning. I started pinning people and I lost you. I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin on behalf of Sobriety Court this morning.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. Is there anything that you need to report out as to Ms. Rios?
Oh, she's doing well, Your Honor, and congratulations on your new place. I know that's something that's been a big concern for you, but congratulations. I can see the smile on your face. So just keep moving forward, and the things are going to work out for you.
Thank you.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right. If nothing else, Mr. Griffin, she's in compliance. No, nothing else that needs to be reported, right?
Right, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. What would be next for Ms. Rios?
Your Honor, she'll have a face-to-face with me on April the 17th, 2023, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Rios?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. You are in great shape. You're in great shape. It's so good to see you. Keep up the great work that you're doing, okay?
Oh, thank you. Can I just mention one thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Nothing bad, always good. My, I have 7 kids, right?
Yes.
So my second oldest boy, which is my 3rd child, just had a little girl.
Oh, congratulations to you and your family. Congratulations.
My 3rd granddaughter.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you spoiling her at all?
Yes. That's a blessing. That's another smile. I can't stop smiling because I'm like, little girl, another little girl. I have 5 boys and 2 girls. I said, okay, they're gonna have the little girls so I can spoil them.
Yes, you had 5 boys and 2 girls, and now you have all granddaughters so far.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Yes. All right, very good. Well, continue to do well. Congratulations to you and your family. We're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care. You are free to leave.
Thank you.
All right. I don't see Miss Rose, so I'm going to go to Miss Krasinski. Good morning, Miss Krasinski. Unmute for me. I have the following for you. Case numbers SP 105-55631 and U 597-16121. Miss Krasinski, state your full name for me, please.
Elizabeth Krasinski.
Yes, I can hear you. How are you this morning?
I'm very tired. I just got home from work.
You did. All right. Very good. And you got on for court. Wonderful. How's work going?
It's okay.
It's just okay?
Yeah, it's better than the last job I had, so.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're showing up with a good attitude.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm just tired.
Oh, you got to show up with a good attitude and give your best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're hoping for better, right? You got to prepare yourself for better. You got to practice for it. Yeah,
Yep, that's why
practice
I
for
get up
better.
every day and I still go.
I'm sorry, say that again.
That's why I still get up every day and go to work.
Yeah, I want you to do
better
more
gonna
than
come out
just
of it.
go. I want you to have a good attitude and give it your best.
I'll certainly try.
All right, that's all I want is a good try. All right, how are you doing with working your program?
Good. I had to
Tell me
switch
what
to
that means.
I had to switch to night shifts because it makes it easier for me to get stuff done during the day, like going to meetings and taking care of doctor's appointments and dealing with court stuff. So it works out a lot better for me to get more stuff done.
Okay, wonderful. Are you having any issues, any difficulties with getting things done?
No, the only thing I'm having an issue with is the meetings that LSJ has. I know it's only 2 meetings a month, but I live out in like Sterling Heights area and I don't drive. So for me to get all the way out to like West Grand Boulevard, like that's really far. I have no way there.
Okay.
I did reach out to Alice to come get me and she said she could. So I'm hoping that I can work it out this month to actually go to one of those. Because I think the meetings are at like 6 o'clock and I have to be to work at 10:30. So I'm trying to work it out so I can go.
All right, I need you to work that out. Those meetings are very, very important, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We can't record. All right, very good. And so, yeah, you make it hard for the court reporter. Yes. So I want you to try very hard. You need not try. I need you to make that happen. So it sounds like Alice J has come up with a resolution. So work that resolution, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. What else are you doing to work on you?
Taking time for myself. I go to the gym, I go to meetings, started learning, get back into reading a lot of books, that kind of stuff.
Look at you, very good. I'm really glad that you're doing some things for you. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. All right. Are there any issues that you need the court to address?
No, ma'am.
Any concerns?
No,
Any
ma'am.
questions?
No.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Ms. Krasinski?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Krasinski is doing quite well. She did have something that I'll discuss with you in staffing, and not anything bad, but something to deal with her treatment facility. And I was very proud of her, how she worked that out and handled that. And there was a good positive resolution about that. So she is aligned and compliant with the phase 1 requirements, the acute stabilization. She's doing everything she's supposed to do. We have all good compliance with everything that she's required to do. So I get good progress notes even from the individual that I had to speak with quite a bit at the agency. She provided a good progress note for me on Friday, so I will share that with the judge and staffing.
All right, awesome. Ms. Cleveland, if nothing else, what would be the return to court date for Ms. Krasinski?
Your Honor, as a phase 1 participant, she would be returning on a Friday, which would be by Zoom, on April 14th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Krasinski?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, no, she wouldn't be 8:35, she would be 8:45.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I did hear from Miss Alice J today, and she sends her regards. She said she was unable to make it today, and she wants to send her regards to Miss Polly too. Because I told her Miss Polly was on.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Then you are in great shape, Ms. Krasinski. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and we are here if you need us. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Miss Rowe, have you joined us? Miss Rowe? All right. I am going to now go back to 8:30 and I'm ready on, can you tell me who we're ready on?
This one.
All right. I am ready on Muhammad Antonio. No, I'm sorry, Antonio Ayar. Mr. Ayar, are we ready on Ayar? Party's ready? Okay, then I am ready on Alyas. Rita, Alyas, are the parties ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
Wonderful, thank you, counsel. I have for Rita Alyas, SX 416-2826. Counts 1 and 2. Counsel?
Avis Cholak, P77447. On behalf of Ms. Alias, I have the authority to be present on her behalf. Your Honor, from my understanding, maybe the officer may have failed to appear. So if that is the case, Judge, I'd be respectfully making a motion to dismiss.
All right. It is my understanding that the officer has not appeared. This matter was scheduled for 8:30 a.m. It's now 9:28 a.m. I'm satisfied. I've given these plenty of time. I'm dismissing both of the matters without prejudice. Thank you for your patience, counsel.
Stay blessed, Your Honor. God bless you and your staff. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
All right. And then you don't know where AR is. Are there any others that are ready from 8:30? If not, I'm going to keep on moving.
You can keep on moving.
I will keep on moving.
I think we're ready, Your Honor. Sorry.
On AR, yes, sir. I just called you. I'll recall you.
Sorry.
I have case number SP 144-08651. Counsel?
Clay Miller on
Oh,
behalf
you're
of Mr.
muted.
IR.
There you go.
P86291.
Thank you. State your name one more time. I missed
Clay
it.
Miller on
All
behalf
right,
of
thank
Mr.
you,
IR.
counsel. Good morning to you. Today is the date scheduled for a formal hearing. Only one of the matters are showing up. There's account 2 and 3. Would you please check it for me? Counsel, how are the parties proceeding?
Well, presuming the officer has shown up.
Yes, the officer is here.
Okay, then we have a plea deal we would like to avail ourselves to, Your Honor.
All right, and what is that deal?
To amend the charge to limited access 1 to 5.
All right, very good. I see that 2 and 3 were just warnings, so they weren't in the system.
Yes.
All right, very good. And counsel, you have the authority to enter that plea on behalf of your client, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor, I do.
All right, according to the ticket on March 14, 2023 in the city of Detroit, your client Antonio Ayar was speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, and you are accepting responsibility, and the charge will be amended to limited access 1 to 5 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Is that correct, counsel?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I am accepting that plea, and I am assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $125. How quickly can your client get that paid?
2 weeks should be plenty, Your Honor, if that's okay.
Wonderful. I will have your client pay it. I'll schedule it for April 14th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. just for a review. As long as your client gets it paid, they do not have to appear. If they fail to get it paid, the original charge will be reinstated and it will go into default, okay?
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right.
Have a good
I
day.
have, you do the same, thank you so much. I have for Thamer Al Talagani. Are they ready, Miss Matt?
I know the officer had to go to another courtroom and the attorney did check in, but I don't see them on here.
All right, I'm calling again for that 8:30, Al Talagani. If not, I'm going to keep moving on. Amanda Pauley. Ms. Walker, are we ready to proceed on Amanda Pauley's matter?
Yes, we are, Your Honor. Again, Joyce Todd, P 31026, appearing on behalf of Amanda Pauley. I had an opportunity, I did speak with the prosecutor and she has no objection to granting Amanda's request for an expungement of the cases that the convictions in the 36th District Court. Amanda is an extraordinary woman, a dream client. She is an inspiration to me, an old attorney. She's done well, and she's been sober since January 2020, and she can't stop talking about you and the court and the program that she completed. She's a wonderful candidate for expungement. This is our last stop on a long journey, and we're happy to be here.
Yes, absolutely. All right, counsel, let me read into the record the following, the matters. I have the following. Let's see. Counsel, there were a total of 6, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Let me read those into the record at this time. I have case number U125-24613, case number U518-61609, case number U661-86810, case number U856-81912. I also have case number U861-32612 and case number U993-92213. Ms. Pauley, state your full name for me.
Amanda Christine Pauley.
All right, very good. Counsel, I am granting, since there's no objection from the people, I am granting your order, I'm granting your motion to set aside the convictions for the matters that I have read into the record. I am signing off on the order, and you should get that today. I guess we can fax it to her and then send a hard copy in the mail for you, okay?
Okay, a copy in the mail would be fine, Your Honor, then. I'm not familiar with the procedure in the 36th District Court. Then it would be my responsibility to notify all of the parties with a copy of the order. Is that correct?
I believe it is, counsel.
Okay.
That's something
I
we
will-
have to.
I will be happy to do that.
All right, I know I'm not notifying all the parties, but okay. All right, very good. Miss Polly, I'm so proud of you. You worked the program, and the program is still working for you. And so listen, how's the baby?
She is actually causing all kinds of trouble right now because she wants my attention. I had to lock myself in the bathroom. So
that's okay. She's doing her full-time job.
Yeah, she just turned 2 on Monday, last Monday.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So proud.
You were there with me the whole time she was in my belly.
I know. Listen, our graduation is scheduled for, what is it, May 26th, Miss Cleveland? Yes, May 26th, 10:30 a.m. We will be at the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center in the auditorium. I would love for you to come and join us. You know, we celebrate, and we're going to celebrate again this year.
Absolutely. Sounds great, Your Honor.
All right. And you as well, Attorney Todd.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. You all enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Judge Holmes.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Very good. I am now ready to go to, I have at 8:45, Miss Driver. Good morning, Miss Driver.
Good morning.
Where are you?
Good morning.
Okay, I see you now. All right, good morning, Miss Driver. How are you this morning?
I'm doing okay.
You doing okay? All
Yeah,
right,
a
you
little bit
working
under
hard,
the
Miss
weather.
Driver?
A little bit under the weather, but other than that, I'm fine.
Okay, very good. Are you taking good care of yourself and getting the attention that you need?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have case number Z8080861. Miss Driver, state your full name for me, please.
LaQuisha Driver.
All right, Miss Driver, tell me what's going on with you. It looks like I just saw you the other day. Are we on track?
We're on track.
Okay, tell me what that means to you. What's on track to you?
Staying sober, not letting triggers trigger me to drinking, which is what I'm trying to kick, which is that's basically it.
All right, very good. Are you showing up for the services that you need to show up for?
I am.
All right, and no issues?
No issues.
All right, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so the way that look you have today is because you're under the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Miss, not very good that you're under the weather, just very good. Nothing else is going on, okay?
Nothing else is going on.
All right, very good. Miss Harris, did you place your appearance on the
I have
record?
not yet,
Please
Your
do
Honor.
so. Go right ahead.
Angel Harris, case manager for the specialty court.
Okay. Go right ahead.
So it's to report on Ms. Driver. Ms. Driver has been compliant with working her program since she saw you last week. I have reached out for an update from her provider, and as of yet, I haven't received that, but she's usually pretty good about getting back to me, so I should have something soon. If there's anything that's concerning in there, I will staff that with you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So no changes for Ms. Driver at this time?
Yeah, nothing at this time, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Ms. Driver, do you have any questions for the team?
No, I do not.
All right, then I am going to get her next date from you, Ms. Harris.
I'm gonna get her back on Thursdays because that's her normal day.
Okay.
So I can have her come back to see you, Your Honor, on April the 13th at 8:45 a.m. via Zoom.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Driver?
I do.
Wait, that's a face-to-face, right?
No, I just want to have her see you because,
okay.
because of the recent concerns and just
Yes,
wanting to,
ma'am.
after that, we can go, but I just want to kind of, it's 2 weeks, I just want to see where we're at.
Yes, ma'am. I've changed my note. I got it. Do you have it, Ms. Driver?
I got it.
All right, awesome. Good to see you. Feel better? know that we're here, as well as the resources that we've connected you to. They are available to you. Use them, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. You are free to leave.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Y'all, I messed up some stuff. I didn't realize I had some other names under 845. I need to go back to Miss Bell, Venetia Bell. Come on, Miss Bell. I overlooked you. My apologies. I have for you, Miss Bell, and then Mr. Jones. I'm gonna do you next. I overlooked you for some reason. My apologies. All right, Miss Bell, unmute for me. I have case number 210011153. State your full name for me, Miss Bell.
Venetia Joan Bell.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Bell?
A little sleepy, but I'm good.
Why are you a little sleepy, Miss Bell? It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, see, I have to do all these appointments today. I'm a therapist at 11, and I'm about to get that $1 million smile like you do at 1:45. So I was in bed quite early, and when I sleep, I wake up in the middle of the night, then I'm up for like maybe an hour, then I doze on back off, and then my alarm goes off so I can get to you.
All right. Well, thank you for getting to me. All right, very good. You working your program, Miss Bell?
Yeah.
We want to come to court. You are. All right. How are you feeling these days?
Oh, basically okay, with the exception of my foot. My doctor has me on this thing called a stimulator now, so that the bone can be fused much better than what has been, because it's been since August of last year, and it hadn't been healing well. And then he tells me, well, my age, has a lot to do with it as well. Plus, I have to kind of stay off it for a little bit, let the healing, do its process. But I've been, he's saying, I do this thing, I put it on there. It's supposed to be 20 minutes, a day. But then when I was at the doctor Thursday, he told me, he said, it maybe like within 4-hour intervals, trying to, do it.
You have a bad connection, Miss Bell. I'm barely putting together what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. My foot doctor has me on a stimulator, and I'm trying to use it as often as possible to heal the bone.
Okay, and you're doing everything that they tell you to do?
I am.
All right, very good, very good. Are you having any issues or any concerns that you need to report, Ms. Bell?
So far, no, just still on the job search.
Okay, still searching for a job?
Yes.
And what are you doing in the meantime with all this free time?
Well, I work on the house, because there was a lot to do. I keep in touch with my sisters. We talk at least 3 times a day. So other than that, I'm reading, and I see my therapist, once a week. And basically that's about it.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're keeping busy.
I'm trying to.
All right, very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah, Judge, I did have some conversation with Ms. Bell about job. So I'm gonna refer her to the job placement. So I talked to her on Friday, so I'm gonna get that done this morning. But other than that, she's doing well. I'm really proud of Ms. Bell. She came a long way just from starting this program where we started at, and to see where she is today is remarkable. I mean, she looks great. And yeah, gonna get that $1 million smile like Judge. That's gonna look good on you.
I'm working on mine. Listen, I'm working on it.
Well, other than that, Yana, she's in compliance.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything asked to Ms. Bell?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report. Ms. Bell, you're working the program, you're following the course orders. That's great. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. And I think we have similar sleep habits. You're not alone. Keep up the good work.
Yes.
Yeah, and if I might add, yes, Miss Bell, I was thinking the same thing Mr. Reed was. Welcome to the club, waking up in the middle of the night. But you're looking great. You're taking care of yourself. It's great to see that. Keep up the great work, man.
Thank you both.
All right. All right. What's next, Mr. Griffin?
Your Honor, I will be having a face-to-face with Ms. Bell on April the 17th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Ms. Bell?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, I want you to have a great week. Continue to make good choices for yourself. And we are here if you need us, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. You are free to leave.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Let's go to Mr. Jones. I have the following for Mr. Jones. I have case number 213-0190. Mr. Jones, state your full name.
Andre Jones.
All right, Mr. Jones, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Just doing homework right now. Killing two birds with one stone.
All right. Well, don't kill the birds now.
Okay. I'm just getting aim. I'm just practicing my aim, then.
There you go. Practice your aim. I love it. Mr. Jones, you are doing very well, aren't you?
Yes. I have no complaints. No big changes. Everything is the same right now, but no complaints at all.
All right. You're still working?
Still working. This week, like I said, I was last time we talked, I was in the process of getting a new home. So Wednesday I close and I get my keys and everything. So that's the process. But yeah,
good. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. New bills, more bills, but it's all good.
But they all good bills, sir. All good bills when you got home ownership. That's good bills. All right, very good. How are you doing with working your program, Mr. Jones?
It's going great. I'm always there to drop. Like I said, I completed my treatment process. I completed that over almost a month and a half ago. So I'm just going with the motion now.
All right, and so there should be a continuum of care that you should be doing. And so Mr. Griffin, we'll get that in staffing, what that continuum of care is, because you still should be doing something to make sure that you stay on track, okay?
Okay.
Something that the professionals recommended, okay, not me.
Gotcha. I understand.
All right, I'm gonna stay in my lane. All right. No concerns that you need to report or discuss with the court on this morning?
No, ma'am. Everything's smooth.
All right. Very good. Mr. Griffin?
Your Honor, yeah, Mr. Jones is doing really well. We did have some conversations. He's gonna come down here one day this week, maybe make a payment towards his costs and stuff. But other than that, he's doing really well. He did complete treatment at DRP, does have aftercare services. He's been working really hard, and congratulations on your new home ownership. And he's in compliance with your order at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. Good report. You're working the program. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on the new home and continuing your education. I'm so impressed with the work you're doing and continuing your education, sir. Keep up the good work. Have a good day and be safe, sir. Thank you.
You too. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And if I might add, Judge, Mr. Jones, you are doing a great job, and you just kind of exude confidence and moving forward, getting a home. confident about your education, and it's great to hear and see. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If no questions from Mr. Jones, Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Your Honor, he'll be having a face-to-face with me on April the 17th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Jones?
Oh yeah, April 17th. Jotting it down now.
All right, awesome. Well, it's good to see you today. Listen, I tried that watermelon. Watermelon is not in season right now, and it was not good. Oh, it was not good. Oh,
Yeah, you gotta give a little
my
time.
God, it was not good.
I can understand
So
that.
I'm gonna
You got
have
a
to
couple
wait
more
until
months.
it's season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Jones. Yeah. All right. I got you. All
Okay.
right, sir. Good to see you. Keep up the great work, and we're here if you need us. Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You are free to leave. All right. I think I see Miss Rowe is back. Miss Rowe, are you back? Are you back? There you are. Let's do it, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. Look, we had a family party yesterday. I was on here, but I fell asleep. Okay. Me and the baby.
Told me the truth.
Yeah, me and the baby. We were sitting here. I was sitting here since 8:30. Okay. We fell asleep.
Miss Jones.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
All right, Miss Rowe. Okay, I got you. But you woke
I
now.
was up. I was
Come
up.
on, let's do it. You done took your
I was
morning
here.
nap. Let's do it.
I was here on
Let's do
time.
it. I was calling your name, Miss Rowe.
Man, I was
Miss
not
Rowe.
out. Okay. I was sitting, the phone was on, but I wasn't there. I'm glad the camera wasn't on because at first it was on me.
Okay. Well, you with us now. And it's good to see your face. And boy, you sure are honest with me. I appreciate it. I tell y'all to be honest. So she's like, look, Judge, late for that. All right, let me put your case numbers on the record. I have case numbers SP 129-8290, counts 1 and 2. SP 135-31341, and case number 2205-755-201. State your full name for me.
Siobhan Rowe.
All right, Miss Rowe. How are things going with you, ma'am?
Oh, they're a lot better.
They're a lot better.
My mom had a birthday party this weekend. We had a sleepover for the kids yesterday. So when I woke up this morning, I was out of it. So that's why I was asleep. But everything's been going good. As far as the job, they did not hire me back. So they're gonna go into some type of union, union now. They're gonna go into union. So I talked to the union rep and she said she can either get me my job back or get me a job at Motor City. So I'm just waiting on the process now. I think I'm just gonna go with Motor City, maybe. I'm not sure. So that last week I just sent in my resume to her. So she's either gonna do the process for the other job or get me a job at the Motor City Casino.
All right, very good. Well, you're in good spirits about it. So you're taking care of business, right?
Yeah, but I'm kind of upset that I waited so long for that job though.
Yeah,
I could have had 4 or 5 of them. But it's okay. You know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm just gonna go. Well, that's it.
Okay, go forward. There you go. Let it be a learning experience and just go forward. There you go. How are the kids doing?
Oh, they're wonderful. My little baby, that's who I was asleep with. We were knocked out. My older baby, they're on break, so her birthday's is Friday. I'm probably gonna take her to swimming or something at a room or something like that and out to eat. That's it.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. All right. Are you having any issues, any difficulties that you need to discuss with the court or share with the court?
No difficulties.
All right.
Thank God.
Very good. Yes. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Miss Rowe?
Your Honor, Miss Rowe is doing well. No problems for her at this time. She's in compliance with your orders, doing everything she's supposed to do, and hopefully you get the job at Motor City or get the other job. So just stay patient and keep positive.
All right, definitely stay patient and keep positive. All right, are you still getting services through Easter Seals?
Yes, I am. I love
Okay, how's that going?
I love Easter seals. They help a lot with a lot of different things. It's not just
Good.
with court per se. They just help you with, if you need housing, clothing, counseling. They just help with a lot of different things. Transportation. I would suggest anybody needs help, they should call Easter Seals.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that information. So noted.
Yeah, because
Very
I
good.
didn't even know about I've heard of them, but I didn't know that they had that many resources and things like that until this situation. So that was really cool to get into the program with them because they've really been helping me a lot with a lot of different stuff.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate it. And so case managers, let's take note of that they have some good resources with respect to helping people get their lives on track. I love it.
Yeah, they
All
do.
right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, did you have anything for Ms. Rowe?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Ms. Rowe. You have a great attitude. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job, and be proud of yourself. We're proud of you. Be safe and have a good day, Ms. Rowe.
Okay, thank you so much.
And Ms. Rowe, I just want to let you know I'll be a witness for you. You were here at 8:30. I know you were. I saw you.
Okay.
But you're doing great, ma'am. Keep up the great work. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Your Honor, she'll be having a face-to-face on April the 17th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
April 17th.
Yep, so I'll give you a call.
Okay, no problem. Did you get that? Okay. Wonderful. If nothing else, go get you some rest, ma'am. We'll see you next time.
Okay,
all right.
guys.
Very
Have
good.
a nice day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye. All right. I'm going to do Mr. Alfonso Davis. Good morning, Mr. Davis. Uh-oh, where did he go?
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning, sir?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Let's do it. I have for you, Mr. Davis, I have case number 200-454-9001. State your full name for me.
Alfonso Davis.
All right, Mr. Davis, what's been going on with you, sir?
Nothing much really. I've been trying to get back into the construction trade for the last couple of months. It's it ain't as easy as it was back in 2004, but I'm gonna get there.
Okay,
So,
you're gonna keep trying, but in the meantime, what are you gonna do while you're waiting to get back into the construction trade?
I gotta still work on my recovery at the same time. I had talked to Mr. Williams about the heat program. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna work after some. I'm finding afternoon work that I'm doing now. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, Mr. Davis, you doing what you're supposed to do over there with Mr. Williams?
Yes. Yes.
All right, no issues, right?
Nope. I talked to him about the heat program, and he told me to just hold on. They get ready to start.
All right. Awesome. 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 All right. Very good. Very good. Are you having any challenges? And if so, how can we help you with them?
No, I'm having no challenges really. No, I'm pretty good. Yep.
Okay. All right, Mr. Davis. Very good. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Davis?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Davis is he is connected and actually abiding by his phase 2 clinical stabilization part of the program. I have sent Mr. Davis some resources for employment, because I know just from talking to Mr. Williams, as well as talking to Mr. Davis, that it's very important to him that he find work, because there are some things in this program that he, he's going to have to connect with and start participating or progressing with as well. So I have another participant of this program that has connected with CEO. They are doing very well, Your Honor. They are getting paid daily and they are getting training. That's something that I think Mr. Davis should investigate, because while he is compliant and participating in his services at Lake Ridge, he does need to build that in as soon as possible. That way he can start moving forward with some other things and he won't feel like he's kind of running in place. And I talked to him and he does talk about employment quite a bit, that he really needs that.
All right, very good. So Ms. Cleveland, connecting with CEO. Mr. Davis, I need you to reach out, because that is a resource that has been very, very beneficial to our participants, okay, with finding work. And maybe they can help you navigate to get back into the construction field, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, anything else as to Mr. Davis?
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Davis. A good report. You're in a good place. You're working the program. You're following the course orders. That's great. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Be safe and have a good day, Mr. Davis. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
And if I might add, Mr. Davis, you've been steady going through this program. Keep up the great work, sir. We're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank
you. All right, very good. If no questions, Mr. Davis, Ms. Cleveland will get his next court date or his next date.
Thank you, Your Honor. He's in phase 2, so he would be having a face-to-face on April 14th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Davis?
Yes, I did. Yep, I got it.
All right, you don't have any questions for us?
No, I don't.
No question. All right. It's good to see you, Mr. Davis. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing. You're going to connect with CEO so we can start looking at, employment opportunities while you're working on yourself. And so this is all a part of that progress, okay?
Oh, CEO, I do remember Miss Cleveland sent me that. And I shouldn't be saying this, but I didn't really go all the way through and look back. Now.
You broke up. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I didn't really follow through, and I remember now. So when you said it, CEO, I got that information, and I can look and I can do that today, right after court.
Yes, sir. I need you to follow through today. It's a part of my order now. Follow through today. They have been helping a few people in our program that have utilized their services. It's been with success. So I need you to follow through today, okay?
Okay.
Yes? All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Davis. You're in great shape. You are free to leave, okay?
All right.
All right. Take care. Good to see you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. While I have you, Ms. Cleveland, I want to get some dates. If there are any case managers that are on, and then I want to go to my intakes. But I do see that the Wayne County Jail is on.
I'm not sure. Oh, there's Mr. Green.
Is that Ms. Craignisha Anderson that's at the jail? Okay. Do I need a prosecutor for her? Okay, all right. Can you call and let Ms. Walker know I'm ready? I'll do the problem cases and then I'll go to my intakes. All right, let me get some dates just very quickly. I have Mark Davis, case number 22058671101.
Mr. Davis will be coming back for a review hearing with you on April the 7th. No, we're not here. Can we do April the 14th with him? I'm
Yes.
putting him on Fridays, but he's normally on Fridays. I just had to move him.
Yes, I'll do the 14th. That works. All right, thank you. I have for Lamar Irby, case number 210-444-2601.
Yes, Your Honor, that's my person. I actually have him on the phone now, but he's doing well.
Okay.
We're going to have him come back on April 3rd at 8:45.
All right, very good. I have next for Tyrone Puryear, case number 220-0039 for Mr. Puryear.
Yes, Your Honor, I spoke to him this morning, and we're going to have him to come back on April 3rd at 8:45.
April 3rd, okay, very good.
Mr. Puryear has another case on the docket.
Oh, Mr. Puryear, thank you. He also has case number 21085CDA. All right, very good. I have for Mr. Jerome Thomas, case number Z8083461.
I have Mr. Thomas comes back for a hearing on April the 10th at 8:45 a.m. or actually 8:35 because he comes in person.
Okay, wonderful, very good, thank you. I have for, who was that? That was Jerome Thomas, yes. I have for Ashton Gordon 2021SD0028.
Yes, Your Honor, that's my person also. And we would also like for Mr. Gordon to come back on April 3rd of this year at 8:45.
April 3rd, all right, very good. All right, I have for John Smith III, case number 22C13483.
Mr. Smith is 9. I'm gonna have Mr. Smith scheduled for review hanging with you via Zoom on April 3rd at 8:45 a.m.
April 3rd, very good, at 8:45, thank you. And then I believe those were all of the face-to-face on today. We're waiting on the prosecutor. I know that she's servicing more than one courtroom. There is also a matter for Tierra Harris. Is Mr. Green on still? Mr. Green, are you ready on Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, give me a case number.
Case number 21044-71301. Sorry.
What now? One more time.
All right, so it's case number 210-447-1301.
Got you. Very good. Mr. Green, place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, Mr. Green, what's going on with Miss Harris?
Yes, Your Honor. It was reported to me today when I got into the office that Miss Harris absconded from the facility that she was staying in on March 24th, 2023. It was reported that Miss Harris packed her belongings and left unauthorized. It has not returned since. At this time, her current whereabouts are unknown, and at this time, I am requesting that a bench warrant be issued.
All right, and Mr. Green, she had some confirmed tests that results that came back, and she was told that she had to report directly in person here at 36 District Court on this morning. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, and so then she decided she would pack her things and leave the facility without the court's permission. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, and Mr. Green is asking for a warrant. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection?
No objections, Judge.
No, Judge.
All right, very good. I am going to grant your request for a warrant. The bond will be set at $25,000 cash or surety. Ms. Harris is in our specialty court. And there are two results that came back that were very concerning, and they have been confirmed. And so we want to make sure that she's not out there posing a threat to herself or to the public at large. And so, Mr. Green, if you could get that warrant to me for my signature, I will do so. And then please notify the prosecuting attorney so that it can follow our chain of getting her picked up. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor, will do.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you.
Judge?
All right. Yes.
If Mr. Singleton, who is the new intake, is in the courtroom, I'd like to go into a breakout room and go over the court's order. I did go into a breakout room with Mr. Anderson and Ms. Harris, and we're prepared on that, but I still have not talked to the new intake, Mr. Singleton. If he's available, I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, or can Mr. Fikens go and talk to him while we do the other person? And then that way we'll be ready for the jail and not hold people up?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Is that room set up?
The Zoom.
The Zoom.
It is not. I mean, I got out of it and everything when I was done.
Okay, Miss Matt, can you set it up for Mr. Singleton? And then I'm ready on. Yes, and then I'll do your intake.
Well,
Now.
he's not an intake. My intake's not here. He never showed up.
Oh, yeah, Miss Harris's intake did not show
I
up.
don't know who Mr. Singleton is. Mr.
Oh,
Gaston.
Mr. Singleton is what
Yeah,
his
okay,
name
yeah,
is.
Mr. Gaston is mine. He is not here.
Oh, okay, I thought that was Mr. Gaston.
I called him, the message, and sent an email. That's when we see him. We're supposed to go, we're already on it.
Y'all are not muted.
Oh, that means you can hear us because Miss
Yeah.
Harris talks so loud and I'm deaf.
All right.
Attorney Fikers, do you have breakout room abilities?
Yes.
Is it possible you could put me in a breakout room with an Officer Backstresser? I think it is. Back.
I think he's not here anymore. I think that matter got resolved. I think he took a plea though, but I'm not.
Selling to a minor?
Oh no, that wasn't.
No, I don't think so.
That one worked out. But are you sure? I saw Backstresser in here. I don't know that wouldn't have been for selling to a minor. I don't think. Let me look it up on the docket.
Wait a minute, what's the name on the case? I should have it written down here. It's A.L. Taganti or something. A.L.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that matter was called. I don't know that anything was done with it. There was an attorney who did show up. I don't think she's resolved it at all because
it's Alasi. I think his name is Alasi who showed up.
Yeah.
How about, could I speak with Christina, Miss Matt?
I think she's working the conference room right now.
Oh, okay.
But
okay, I guess. Do you have the docket in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
How do you spell that name? A.L.
hyphen TALAGANI.
Okay. G.A.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's the case number?
SP1. Hold on, my eyes are bad.
I mean mine too.
SP 14313-891.
And it's A.L. hyphen TAG.
LA. TALA.
GALA.
And no, TA. I'm sorry. I'll start all over.
Okay, spell it one more time.
AL hyphen TALAGANI.
Thank you. Okay, I have to look it up and find out what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Because I checked in and I needed to speak with the attorney about it, and then I got stuck in another courtroom. But I'll email the Christina. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, you're on.
All right, very good. I am ready on Craignisha Anderson. I have the following matters: SP 123-8451, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 142-05063. Ms. Anderson, mute for me. Have them unmute and state your full name for me. Ask them to unmute. Oh, thank you.
Craignisha Anderson.
Okay, turn her up for me. All right. Ms. Wilson, if you could put Mr. Singleton and Mr. Fikens in a breakout room, please. Ms. Anderson, state your full name again one more time. I couldn't hear you.
Craignisha Anderson.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Anderson.
Holmes.
Okay, you what, Ms. Harris? Go ahead and just place on the record the dates that she absconded. Mr. Reed, Mr. Reed, she is a part of our specialty court. She walked away. I might be able to summarize it if I can remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. She walked away from the program in January, I think January 23rd.
She was placed in warrant status on January 25th.
On January 25th, 2023. We have not heard from her. She has not been in compliance. She did not do what the court ordered her to do. And so she got picked up on Friday, the 24th of March. And now she is seated at the Wayne County Jail. And Ms. Walker is here. Ms. Anderson, I gave her an opportunity to come on along and work the program. I know that she had the attitude that she was going to do what she wanted to do, but we were working with her and trying to work with her. And so she walked away. I'm not in a hurry to get her back here. It takes our resources to pick her up. I think she needs more time to think about it, what she's going to do. But I'll hear from the prosecutor and from defense counsel. Ms. Walker, you first.
Good morning, Judge. Shannon Walker, P53794 on behalf of the people. Judge, understanding what the court indicated that she has walked away from this program since January 25th, 2023, it's clear that in addition to us stepping out and trying to help her and doing what we needed to do to see her succeed, she obviously didn't care about her own success. She had to be picked up by the police to be brought before this court. And for that reason, I would ask the court to leave her in the Wayne County Jail for at least 7 days, bring her back before this court and see if she has a change in attitude and a change in mindset to see that her life and her decisions are important and they have consequences. And for her to succeed, she needs to work this program.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. In response?
Yes, Judge. I believe in treatment more than jail and incarceration. I would ask that my client be reassessed. After that assessment, she be, if she wishes and she needs our help, that she be allowed to return to the program. I would ask for assessment first, though, Judge.
All right, and Mr. Reed, while I do believe in treatment as opposed to jail, that if you're gonna walk away and refuse the treatment, you've tied my hands. But I will hear from Ms. Anderson. What else do you want to say, Ms.? What do you want to say to the court, Ms. Anderson?
I wrote a letter, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to read it or not. But I was going through a rough time. I was overwhelmed. I was trying to reach out. I actually got to a car accident and lost all my phone. I lost everything. My mom was getting in touch with Miss Harris and was telling me everything Miss Harris was saying, but I couldn't get back to Miss Harris because I never had a phone. Miss Harris was calling my mom, telling my mom that I needed to get in touch with you all, but I didn't have a phone. I was lost. I was overwhelmed.
Ms. Anderson, did you know where the court was? You knew where the court was because you know you've had to come see me a number of times because of your non-compliance. So you knew that you could have walked into this courthouse any Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. or you could have zoomed in from anywhere in the universe from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. So those are just excuses, Ms. Anderson.
My mom was everywhere. I miscarried, and I told Miss Harris that I wasn't ready for a baby, but I didn't think that by me saying I wasn't ready, I would miscarry. I was lost. I was confused. I didn't know what to do.
But Ms. Anderson, you knew how to get in touch with this court. You knew how to be in compliance. You knew how to do that, Ms. Anderson, and I have been patient with you because you came in and you were true to your word. You was gonna do what you wanted to do. And yet I kept working with you, I did not sanction you, even though you were clear and your actions were that you were gonna do what you wanted to do and you were not gonna follow this court's order. So you're walking away when you have all kinds of access to the court. Showing up is the least you can do. Just show up. You don't know what I'll do. Just show up. And I could not count on you to do that until you got picked up. And so this is what I'm going to do. If you want the help, we're going to get you the help, but you're going to get the help starting off at the Wayne County Jail because I'm not going to bring you back on today. I'm not bringing you over here today. So I'm going to bring you back on, you've been there since Friday. I will take that into consideration. And so, I'm sorry?
I've been here since Thursday.
You've been here since Thursday? Okay, we'll verify that she's been there since I couldn't have been because nobody notified me on Thursday. I was here Thursday.
I went to see the judge Thursday at Mount, and Mount sent me over to Wayne County. I've been here since Thursday.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. So you've been there since Thursday. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring you back on Thursday, March the 30th, 2023, and it will be at 9 o'clock, and you want to dressed out and brought over so that we can get you reconnected to services, okay? So you can do what you're supposed to do. Ms. Anderson, listen, I worked with you and worked with you. You're gonna have to work for yourself. You're gonna have to show up at that table and give me this much because I was given this much and you were doing this right here. and I was still working with you. So now I'm gonna need you to give this much when you get to the table this time, so we can work together. I don't mind working with you, and I'll give 90 and you only giving 10. I'll give 99 and you're only giving 1%. But listen, you can't give 0 and expect me to do everything. I can't do it. So I'm gonna see you on Thursday. I'm gonna see you on Thursday, March 30th, 2023. She'll be dressed out and brought to 36th District Court with her belongings, and we'll get her reconnected to services. All right? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Walker. Thank you, Mr. Reed. You're good. Let them know that you're finished with your hearing. All right. Ms. Walker, are we ready to do all of our Wayne County Jail matters? Wait a minute. I think that they put the like Mr. Dorsey and Sherry on for Wednesday. Can you reach out to Mr. Green? I thought we moved Mr. Dorsey and Miss Williams to Wednesday, their regular court date.
Your Honor, I am not too sure. That is Miss Taylor's case. She is not here at the moment. To my understanding, they were both put on the docket for today. But I think
But she's not here. That
right,
makes
so we
me
would
think that it would be Wednesday.
Yeah.
I may have failed to just communicate that to Mr. Matt. So at the Wayne County Jail, Miss Walker, Mr. Dorsey, and Miss Williams, not Mr. Dorsey and Miss Williams should have been given written notice. And Mr. Green, if you could just circle back with Mr. Morgan and find out of the recommendation for termination and why they're being recommended for termination. But they should have both received their written notice, and their termination hearings will be scheduled for Wednesday. Wednesday is March 29th, 2023. And I'm going to put them on for 10 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday. So the jail is not waiting around. My apologies on this morning. There was a miscommunication. I think that miscommunication was my fault. I did not let my clerk know so she could send you all over a different order. My apologies. So we'll see Sherry Ann Williams and Philip Lee Dorsey V on Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. And that will be by way of Zoom from the Wayne County Jail. All right.
Your Honor.
Mr. Green, is Mr. Signal your case? There's one other matter that's at the jail today.
Yes, Your Honor. That's what I was about to bring to your attention. Mr. Signal.
Okay. All right. What are we doing on Mr. Signal?
Your Honor, I would ask that we push his case out another week. He is still in the process of getting certain services there at the Wayne County Jail, so we are awaiting that to happen. But I would just ask for another week so we can come back and address it then.
All right. So I know that there was an examination that he had to undergo, and so is it tied to that, Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. And also another issue that was also raised during that staffing that, but it's similar to that topic, but I can fill you in a little bit off record later on.
Got it. All right. So for Mr. Damone Signal at the Wayne County Jail, we're going to bring Mr. Signal, won't come back to see us until April 5th. Mr. Signal, Damone Signal, will see us on April 5th, 2023. And that will be at the Wayne County Jail by way of Zoom. And I will schedule him also for 10 o'clock a.m. You all are muted if you're speaking to me at the jail.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you all for your patience. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. All right, Ms. Walker, I believe that is why I had called you for Amanda Pauley and for those jail cases. I know you're stretched thin. Thank you for coming on. I think that we're good for everyone else other than there's one warrant that we need for Mr. Gaston.
Yep, I'm gonna work on that as soon as I'm done down here. I'm gonna go
All right.
there and get that in.
I'm going to place it on the record very quickly I have case number 210-447-9701 for Joseph Anthony Gaston. Mr. Gaston was supposed to report on this morning to do his intake into our specialty court. Mr. Gaston has been charged with operating while impaired and an expired driver's license. He was referred to us and determined to be eligible. He has not complied with this court's order to appear. Therefore, CAPEUS will issue. That bond is going to be set at $10,000, cash or surety. And please indicate in the ROA, Ms. Mack, that he is referred to specialty court. And you can put in parentheses DTC. Okay? Any objection as to the warrant? It's now 10:30. He was told to report at 8:30.
None from the people.
I'm sorry, 8:35.
No objections, Judge. I just have one question. Is he a referral from a 36th district court judge, or is he a referral from a transfer court, suburban court?
He is a transfer from a 36th district court judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Walker, any objection?
Nothing from the people, Judge.
All right, awesome. Thank you. I think that ends it for you.
Thank you,
and
Judge.
then thank you. Thank you so much. And then I had for Al Talagani. Are we ready on, that was an 8:30 a.m. matter.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Your client that's in the box, has he gone into a breakout room with an attorney? Awesome. I'm gonna do the intake and then I'll come back to him. All right, this is for Al Talagani.
Yes,
Who's here?
Just the officer and Miss Paula Cole was on, but I don't know what happened to her.
Did the defendant show up?
Neither did the attorney.
And neither did, so this is this is gonna be a CAPEUS. I mean, default judgment.
Correct.
All right. So I have case number SP 143-13891 for Thamer Al Talagani. It's my understanding that the defendant and the defendant's attorney did not show up.
No, ma'am.
Nobody has shown up for this.
The officer did.
The officer did. Thank you. The officer did show up. Officer Backstresser did show up on behalf of the police department. Are you there, Officer Backstresser?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Officer Backstresser, Detroit Police Department, badge 8.
All right, I'm gonna see, I need to see your face, sir. Let's capture your image just real quick.
Let me see if I can get that for you.
Okay, there you are. All right, I'm good.
Good morning.
All right, you're good. All right, the defendant has failed to appear. He is charged with selling or furnishing alcohol to a person under 21. I'm satisfied ample time has been given. Default judgment will be entered. Thank you so much, officer. Be safe out there.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, I'm ready on the intake. Are the parties ready?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Right, very good. Ms. Mack, I'll give this back to you. We are doing a lot. I know, we've got a lot of moving pieces. Give me just 1 second, please. He's taking care of all of these people. I just need to stand up for a second. 1 second, Mr. Singleton. All right, did you run Mr. Singleton already? Does he have any other matters here at 36th District Court? And this is a transfer case from another court, so I just want to make sure. No, I don't see anything good. All right, very good. All right, and he's in good shape. Although I don't know what the charge was at the other court, so make sure we place that on the record for me. Yeah. All right. I have case number 222112 SD. Mr. Singleton, please state your full name.
That's Jerome Singleton, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Singleton.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Fine.
All right. You've been sitting with us for a while.
Yeah,
and so, all right. You got a chance to see how we work here at 36th District Court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. What do you think of it so far?
It's outstanding. I mean, so far, it's terrific. I feel it'll help me out.
All right. Very good. What court were you originally in, Mr. Singleton?
In Hastings, I think it's
56
court.
56B as in boy?
Yes.
56B. All right. Very good. And you've decided to come over here or requested, or somebody requested for you to come to 36th District Court. Are you ready to do the work?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that it's a lot of work, but it's good work.
Well, I work with structure, so I'm willing to handle that. So.
All right. You're willing to do whatever you need to do to reconstruct, right?
Yes, ma'am. I already started that.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Mr. Yancey is going to present you on this morning. So, Mr. Yancey, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Like he said, before the court this morning for sentencing is Jarrell Singleton. He's a transfer case from 56B District Court.
Where is that at, Mr. Yancey?
Hastings, Michigan, Hasting.
Okay.
And that was a result of a conviction for.
Can you speak in that mic? The court reporter has to hear you.
Your Honor, that was a result from a conviction for operating while intoxicated. Mr. Singleton, he's a 54-year-old single male and resident of the city of Highland Park. Has 10th grade education, and he is employed full-time as a construction worker through Toby Construction in Woodson, Michigan. He has a 10th grade education and no military experience. He reports being an average health at this time. He reports having a driver's permit but not a full license at this time. He did have a clinical assessment done already, and I can get you the results of that assessment, Your Honor. Okay. And he reports his singular drug of choice is alcohol. He also reports that his main support system, he actually has a big main support system. He reports his cousin, his aunt, his sister, his friends, his mother, and he even got a letter from his employer. So they're privy to it also. So as far as giving him time to take care of his core business, his employer is privy to this. They report that he's a credible asset to their company, and that's why they're having so much leeway.
Okay.
So he's I've talked to him, and seems to be a great prospect for our specialty court, Your Honor. He understands, at least from what I've told.
All right. Very good. And you said he's already had his assessment. We'll talk about that in staffing? And has he been referred for services?
Yes.
And if so, with whom?
Yes, Your Honor. He's been referred to Lake Ranch Village and, with Julie Flores. So he is attending that. We've also already started screening with the ATS. So that's already set up. So those two things, which are major with our program, are already set up. Okay. They're already in progress right now.
All right. Very good. Very good. Who went in the breakout room with Mr. Singleton?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. What would you like me to know about your client?
I certainly want this court to know that he's an engaging and energetic man. He's certainly indicated to me how he made mistakes in the past. He wants to atone not only to this court and society, but also he wants to atone to himself. He wants to turn things around, and he certainly is very circumspect about where he was and where he is now and where he wants to be. And I just think that's incredible, the insight that he has into his situation. And I think he's going to be, because of that, such a great candidate for this specialty court, Judge. So I certainly recommend him for this court. I want to point out that we went over the court's order. We talked about the length of time, the testing that might be required, treatment. He was certainly expressive about that and said that he looks forward to that. And he told me that everything he heard about this court and saw about this court so far has been very positive for him. We did talk about the court can change the court's order, both in terms of time and any other aspect of the court's order. I think he's on a 22-month program. We talked about how the court has 24 months under current state law. There might be some extra months with COVID, if that's still there, Judge. I don't know. I didn't discuss that with him, but I put that on the record. So all in all, Your Honor, very pleasant man. I think he's going to do great in this program. I certainly recommend him for acceptance into the program.
All right, awesome. So Mr. Singleton, you've heard what Mr. Yancey and Attorney Ficus has had to say about you. Is there anything else you'd like me to know about you?
No, Your Honor, I'm just willing to go through the program and take step by step, and I appreciate both income,
All right.
I just wanted to better myself, that's all. I had a downfall. It won't happen anymore. I know that for a fact.
Okay. Well, we want to work on and work with you so that hopefully when you leave us, you will never have to have another encounter with the court system for any reason.
No.
Okay?
I guarantee that. I guarantee myself that too.
All right. Very good. So I have your commitment to roll up your sleeves and get the job done.
Yes, ma'am. I'm all ready. I got my shovel picked.
All right. Let's do it. I love it. All right. Very good. Mr. Ficus, you did determine that your client is eligible pursuant to Michigan law to be accepted into our specialty court?
Yes, Your Honor, he is.
Wonderful. And then Mr. Yancey, you have determined that Mr. Singleton is not a violent offender and is not a substantial threat to the public. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Then with that, I am accepting you into the program. I'm glad you're here. There are many benefits from working the program. First of all, you'll get to address the issues that caused what you have labeled as a fall. And so you'll get to address those issues. I want to encourage you to do that open-heartedly, transparently. Just make sure you're being honest so that you can address those issues. The other good thing is that you'll get a great team of people, professionals that will surround you. We are here to make sure that you are successful, but it does require you to do some work. So that's another great thing that comes with the program. In addition, when you successfully complete this program, your case will be closed with improvement. Because of the nature of the case, we're not able to dismiss it, but it can be closed with improvement, which will go a long way for you. In addition, we're gonna work with you on getting a full driver's license. I heard you say, somebody said he has a permit, but not a full driver's license. We want to work with you on that, getting you a full driver's license.
I appreciate it.
All right. And so Mr. Ficus, I'm going to have Ms. Mack send over an SOS so you can start looking at that. And we want to work with you on getting a full license, okay?
Thank you, man.
Yes, yes. All right. If nothing else, welcome to our specialty court. I look forward to working with you. Mr. Yancey, what's going to be next?
Your Honor, can we see him on April 10th at 8:45, or would you rather?
What's today?
Okay.
We're on the 27th already. We can do the 10th. We can do the 10th.
That's great.
I'll have a return to court for you of April 10th, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. And you can do it by way of Zoom as long as you have a good connection. And as long as Mr. Yancey doesn't call you and say the judge needs you to come in person.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I come, it doesn't matter.
All right, either way. All right, very good. So glad to meet you, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you, Mr. Singleton.
Glad to meet you, Donna.
All right, take care. You too. Mr. Yancey, unless you need something else, he is free to leave.
I'm just going to talk to him for a second when we go out.
All right, very good. I do have another matter that I need to place on the record, and I think that's Mr. Ambrose. Is that correct, Miss? Yes. Anderson. I wrote down Ambrose. I don't know why.
That's what I'm gonna ask that you talked to earlier.
Okay, but I did them and you added them, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, let's go to, did you check the 1030s? There's only one person.
Yeah, let's go with that. They didn't pay yet, but I don't know if there was a pressure.
This is the Murphy's case.
And they may have paid.
What is? What's the last name again? So why don't you put him on? Because he had some issues, right? Let me put it in the morning. Yes. Let's go to Mr. Anderson. Do you have a case number for Mr. Anderson?
Mr. Anderson's case number is Z808-6771.
All right, Mr. Anderson, state your full name for me.
Mr. Maurice Anderson.
All right, Mr. Anderson. Now you've been missing in action for a whole week, but I do appreciate you walking in here on today. All right, it's my understanding, I do understand that you were robbed of your phone and some other things. Is that correct?
Yes.
And did you have to speak in that microphone and loudly?
I said yes, and I'm still in the process of trying to get all that back, my ID, social security card.
Okay. And you may not ever get that stuff back, so you know you need to just move on and get new stuff, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so I appreciate you walking in, but listen, when things like that happen, the courthouse never moves. I promise you, we are here Monday through Friday. So you can walk in. If you can't Zoom in because you didn't have a phone, you can borrow somebody else's phone and Zoom in. We are here. Don't just stay MIA and roll the dice, because sometimes you might roll the dice and it might not land in your favor.
I had the situation that happened on Friday. So it was like, over the weekend, Monday came, people was gone, I couldn't have access. The time I got access, which was that Wednesday, I got in touch with Ms. Harris.
Right. But you still needed to come in because you missed an appearance. And then was there a test involved in this? Yes. Yes, that's right. There was a test involved in this, which Ms. Harris has talked to me about in sidebar. And I thank you and appreciate you for admitting that there was an issue and not making us have to jump through hoops and all of that stuff. And so you have already spoken with Ms. Price, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Price is going to make some recommendations and then you're going to follow them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I really, really appreciate you being honest. It really does save us time and heartache, and it saves you a lot of heartache and time too, time sitting at the Wayne County Jail. So thank you for being honest. I appreciate that. Listen, I understand that life is gonna happen, and sometimes it makes us want to go backwards. But what I need you to spend some time thinking about is, what is your emergency response plan? What's your crisis plan? That if I'm having relationship issues, these are the steps that I'm going to take. Because we have equipped you with the number of resources that you should be able to utilize when you are having an issue. So I want you to spend some time, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm not interested in issuing a sanction, just so you all know. He was honest, he was upfront, he walked in on today, so I'd rather get him back on track. And Ms. Harris has already started that process by having him speak with our clinical assessor, Ms. Price, and Ms. Price is going to make some recommendations which will become part of my order. But I do want him to spend some time thinking about, how am I going to respond the next time I have a relationship issue or crisis? You can't keep self-destructing, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be at the Wayne County Jail, and whoever you in that relationship with, they're gonna be in relation with somebody else. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you need to, and Ms. Harris has indicated she will work with you on writing up that plan. I know Ms. Harris will work with you on writing up that plan. If that's him, we'll do it. Ms. Harris will, okay. Ms. Harris will work with you on writing up that plan, as well as Ms. Price. But we want to have a plan. What are you going to do when you're having relationship issues? How are you going to respond? Okay, instead of doing what you did this past time. How does that sound? You understand the assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're gonna write it up, but they're gonna work with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, what questions do you have for me?
The last time we had spoke, I was supposed to.
Speak in that microphone, I need
The
to hear
last
you.
time we had spoke, I was supposed to, it was a ticket that I was supposed to have taken care of the next time that I seen you.
Now, you know I'm not taking care of no ticket for you today, and you've been missing in action. What ticket?
You said I had to, pay it.
Did you pay it?
No, I didn't know the ticket, what the ticket number was and stuff, so I wanted to.
Miss Mack, look it up and see, so we can give him some additional time to pay. All right. And so, Ms. Harris, did you have anything else you wanted to add as to Mr. Anderson?
I missed a second here. I just wanted to see if you had put it on the record. He does already have an appointment this afternoon.
I didn't put that on the record. Well, Ms. Walker, you need to go to that appointment this afternoon with Ms. Walker. Don't let her tell us you didn't show up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ms. Harris. I did forget that part of it. Ms. Matt, does he have something that was due for payment?
Got a lot of cases, so I gotta find it.
It was a ticket for $125.
125?
Yeah, it was $125. I believe that originally it was put on the contract maybe, and then he was like, it can't be on the contract, so he was gonna.
On the order, yes, because it's a civil infraction.
I'm sorry, yes.
Yes, that's correct.
You-
I'll write the number down.
I have a case number, SP 135-79931.
Okay.
And it's for 120.
All right, so when can you get that paid? Will you, if I give you a month, a little bit more than a month to get it paid? You can take care of it? Yes. All right, so I'm going to schedule it for payment May 31st, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. Get it paid before then. I'm giving you plenty of time.
Thank you.
All right, yes, sir. All right, Mr. Anderson, I need you to do what you're supposed to do, okay? And I'm glad again, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you.
Thank you too.
All right, who went in the breakout room with Mr. Anderson?
I did, Judge. Thank you. I did go in the breakout room with Mr. Anderson. I appreciate the fact that he came into the building. He was honest. He admitted a violation of the court's order. He is sorry, remorseful, apologetic for that. He still needs our help, and he wants our help. And I concur with all of the recommendations of the court and Ms. Harris. We need to help him, and he wants our help, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good, thank you. And so I'm, without a sanction, he is going to have a writing, and you heard me, Mr. Reed, about his writing assignment. He's gonna come up with an emergency response plan for when he's having relationship issues, okay?
Yes, Judge. No
All
objections.
right, very good, thank you. All right, if nothing else, when am I going to see him next?
Your Honor, he is phase 2, so normally his next would be a face-to-face, but I believe that with everything going on, we should bring him back to see you. I'm wondering if we can do Monday, April the 10th.
Yes, ma'am, and he'll come to court on April the 10th. You don't have to physically come in, you can get it on Zoom. But if you don't have the ability to Zoom, you need to come down to the courthouse, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you have any questions, Mr. Anderson?
No, ma'am, just wanted to tell you thank you.
Yes, sir, thank you, I appreciate you, okay? Hang in there, you can do this, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ms. Harris, for all your hard work, I appreciate you. All right, if nothing else, that is going to be it. No, I have the 10:30 I need to call. Are those civil infractions? I think all 3 of them?
Yes, I don't know why that one is on there twice. One of them's on there twice.
One is on twice? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's what's throwing me off. And one is set up for one thing. Okay. Got it. Did you call Mr. Warblade?
I did, and he said he did try to reach out to him and he didn't get a response. So he said, tell the judge to do what she needs to do.
All right, how much does he owe on the one that he was supposed to pay for?
$275.
All right, very good. I'm ready to call the 10:30 a.m. I have for Mohammed Ayachi, SP 1275256, count 2. Mr. Ayachi, I accepted his plea of guilty. He indicated to this court under oath that he would pay his fines and costs before today's date. He has failed to do so. CAPIAS will issue, and the bond will be set at $275 cash or surety, which is the amount that he owes. And then on count 1 for Mr. Ayachi, I am going to issue a CAPIAS for that, and the bond will be a personal bond. All right, and I believe that that's everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, you all know this is specialty court, so please stand by. We will be having staffing at 1:30 p.m. on today, so please join us and we'll be ready to go.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. Ms. Wilson, I'm gonna have you all leave the courtroom up until 12 so that if something does pop up, we don't have to start over from scratch.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.